said, hey guys, do you want a beer?
Just a little motivated little house.
And then with like Barney on the bus.
That's why there's a world champion and
Welcome to the EFC 121 live stream. Apologies for the later start. I actually wanted to start at 6 o'clock, but had one or two family things to take care of. I see there's a build up now finally for EFC, so hence the earlier start time. Let me just move this, become a member sign here. First off, the stream is powered as always by IT Guru Solutions. If you guys want to have a look, link is in the description. Fastest internet around in Namibia. Also, if you guys are betting, although I don't know if you can still bet on this event, but if you guys are betting on UFC, EFC, Octagon, LFA, whatever it may be, PokerBet, link in the description. Yeah, you guys get an up to 2,000 Rand price match. I know there was a question about whether the odds are up. I did look, they do seem to be down now for EFC 121, so I did contact support. Hopefully it's just an error, but yeah, be that as it may, let's get the stream started. How you guys doing? They're obviously going to show the Drickers fight. I'm going to get the poll started so long for the first fight. I know they're not fighting just yet, but let's start the poll. Who you guys think is going to win between Diego Bandu and Mohamed Ba? I actually don't know much about Mohamed Ba, honestly. I don't know how many of you do. Have you seen him fight? I know he's 2-0 pretty much, but that's where my knowledge ends with him. I know Diego Bandu, obviously, teammate of Drickers Du Plessis at CIT. Good fighter, solid power, obviously. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking for this fight. Where you guys watching from? All that good stuff. So now they're showing us highlights again of the Strickland Drickers fight. What did you guys think of that fight, by the way? Those of you that didn't join me for the live stream. Oh yeah, of course. How could I forget? Obviously we got popcorn, not that much though. As always, we got the biltong. Wet and fat, as they said before, is the best way to go. Got some chocolates, TV bar for the live stream. Let me know where you guys are watching from. What are you guys feeling for EFC this year? Do you think we'll have some breakout stars? Did you guys see Tumelo Manyamala made it to tough? Obviously, they're not allowed to break the news before the UFC breaks the news, but I wanted to get an interview with him, man, before he actually went to tough. But we'll get that interview afterwards. Right, early polls already saying Diego Bandu 75%, only 4 votes, but still. I do agree. I think Diego Bandu. Well, like I say, actually, I don't know because I just know Diego Bandu. I don't know this Mohamed Ba. So it's Mohamed or Mahmoud? I didn't see. Mohamed, okay, but the spelling's a little bit different. Thoughts? Hi to everybody watching on Facebook. Hi to everyone tuning in on YouTube. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We're reliving the Drickers fight at the moment. They're showing us round 4 just after the nose break with Strickland. Yeah, Strickland obviously got his nose broken. Apparently, it was a really bad break. Some little inside info for you guys. Apparently, it sucked that happened. Chronic ASP. So 2 places. Depends where you are. Chronic ASP says where you're watching the fights from. So I'm watching the fights on DSTV. I'm in Namibia, so it's channel 209, but it should be, actually it's 209 in South Africa, I believe. I am watching. Yeah, actually, I'm also watching on 209. Or you could, if you're not in South Africa, or you don't have DSTV, you could also watch it actually on EFC's got a streaming service. The cool thing about the EFC streaming service, and I'm not being paid to say this, just for your info, is you can watch the prelims, which DSTV doesn't have. That's why I don't do the prelim fight. So UFC 205 asked way earlier if I was skipping the prelims. It's not out of or by choice, but I can't actually access the prelims because I'm not paying the subscription. I already paid DSTV, so I'm not paying EFC's subscription as well. You know what I mean? So yeah. I hope that answers. Where are you watching from, Chronic ASP? Are the poker bet odds off? Okay, it's 50-50. Chat, do you guys know anything about Muhammad Bar? If we go have a look, let's just go have a look again because, like I said, I know he's 2-0. He's fighting out of Senegal. Let's see where he fought before. Okay, fought at Pitbull Fighting Championships in Benin FC. Okay, so let's have a look. Pitbull Fighting Championships out of Côte d'Ivoire. Okay, so in Africa. How much is the EFC subscription? Let's actually go look. I think it's like $20 a month or something, right? How much is EFC subscription? Okay, yeah. Okay, so you can pay for a year, it's $90, and if you pay for a month, $19.99. That is pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Can you not? Yeah, you can't get a week free, I guess. I mean, if you're paying $20 a month, you may as well get a limited DSTV package, I guess. I don't know. Okay, George asks if Botha fought yet. George, if you're talking about Hanru Botha, he has not fought yet. He's fighting third from the top or middle of the main card. So the first fight is Diego Bandu versus Muhammad Bar. The second fight is Lucky Maheka versus Musa Setwape. Then we've got Hanru Botha versus Kaleka Kabanda. Ayanda Zwane, Billy Oosthuizen. That's going to be a banger because Billy Oosthuizen comes to scrap and Ayanda looked good against Roedie. And then we got Roedie Roets and Sekeletu. So Hanru Botha has not fought yet. Hey, we should be starting soon. They're showing the last adverts. Everything should be good to go soon. All right, in the chat, guys, spam where you from, man. Let's see. You guys probably mostly watching from South Africa, right? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, okay, the advert is really soft and it like did stop. So I thought my stream was lagging. Can't lag though because IT Guru's got me covered, man. I got super fast, like 100 line actually, so it cannot lag. Alrighty. Yeah, Hanru is the only Botha on this card. I just don't know why I thought there was another Botha. All right, we're still getting this advert for the swimming. It's gonna start soon, guys. I hope. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. I like doing these live streams. They're fun. We get to interact with you guys while we're all watching the fight. So, about to start. All right, Hybrid Annihilator says, what is the first fight? The first fight is in the poll over there. It's Diego Bandu versus Muhammad Ba. Diego Bandu 4-2, Muhammad Ba 2-0. I can actually, you know what? Let me just pop it up on here for you guys. Right there. Can you guys see that clearly? I'll pop up the rounds and stuff as well. I've been meaning to get... let's move this become a member. I've been meaning to get like a clock, like a timer clock. So you guys can see how much time's left in the round as well. I must say I haven't gotten around to figuring that out yet, so apologies for that. But yeah, first fight is on screen, Hybrid Annihilator. It's Diego Bandu versus Muhammad Ba. Records and rankings are there. I hope it's clear enough over there. Man. All right. So the poll has swung to Muhammad Ba now. That's pretty interesting. 67% going for Muhammad Ba now. So if you voted, let me know who you voted for and why, if you like. Let's just have a look, guys. Are the PokerBet odds up or not? Because if they're not up, I'll take the link down, but you guys can still use it for future events and UFC, LFA, Octagon, that kind of thing. Let's go to MMA quick. Seeing as they're still playing adverts on the swimming race on a channel that's supposed to be MMA related anyway. Well, not the whole channel MMA related, but it's supposed to be the event. So yeah. Yeah, you know why that is? Because I'm watching channel 209 or 221. I'm on the wrong channel. No wonder. Why they got the build up on one channel? Oh, that's a fail. My bad, guys. The event's starting. It's still build up, but they had the build up on one channel and they had the actual fight on another channel. So thank you, MultiChoice. All right. Gareth McClellan and Simon Stevens getting us started. All right, here we go. Diego Bandu taking on Muhammad Ba. Let's have a look. MMA World. Oh, it's down. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We're about to get started. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Also, do you guys want me to like talk you through the fights? Like tell you what's happening, how much time is left, that kind of thing? Or do you guys want me to or do you guys just want to chat and interact and stuff? Just let me know. Because I can do either. I don't mind doing either. Here we go. All right, couple more votes coming in for Diego Bandu. What are we saying, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, dude, Diego Bandu in real life is huge. Like, so strong, man. Asana and Die. Man, apologies if I butcher your surname, man. Asane Ndie. Did I say that right? Talk to us? Yeah, sure, I'll talk to you, man. Kappa updates on big moments in the fight would be great, Thal says. Okay, cool. I'll do both. Man, I'm interested to see how Muhammad Ba does, man. I don't know anything about the guy, man, to be honest. All right, first walkout is happening. You got Muhammad Ba coming out. Senegalese flag. We're Verdum combat team. Okay. Interesting. Let's Google that. Yeah, Verdum combat team, man. That is the Fabricio Verdum. Interesting, man. That's the thing about EFC. It's like these dudes come in with varying records and whatever, and like you might not know about them, but like they could be super good, and then they go on a run, or they could be super shit. It's like, you know. But if you're fighting in EFC, MSD TV says Muhammad Bar is a real champion. Okay, give us the info, MSD. What are we saying? So Simon Stevens is saying kicks, punches, power, movement. That pretty much sums up anybody with athletic ability. World champion in kickboxing. Okay. Interesting. Thal says 50-50 fight, but I think Muhammad Bar has power in his hands, likely KOs him. He has good grappling as well. Okay, cool. That was going to be my next question, because obviously if you were a kickboxing world champion, stand-ups there. Diego obviously training with CIT has good grappling. So, all right. And I see now, like the poll keeps shooting up for Muhammad Bar. So, man, if he scores a spectacular knockout against Diego Bandu, like he's going to turn some heads. Because I feel like at middleweight, unless Badat goes up to challenge Luke Michael, I feel like that number one contendership is up in the air, because I know Shadrach is supposed to be, like a lot of people talking about him being the number one contender, but I don't know if he's going to get the shot, because a lot of people weren't convinced with his last performance. Okay, so Diego Banda comes out. His team consists of Stefan De La Rey and Dricus Du Plessis. And then I don't know who the other two people. Don't look familiar, but anyway, good to see Dricus there. He hasn't been at these events for a while. Not that he has to be, but Keenan says if Bar can't get the early finish, I don't know how he will fare against the size and experience of Diego. Yeah, look, like I don't know much about Bar, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, I just heard he was a kickboxing world champion, so maybe that's right. He is with his team is like Verdum top team, so you know I'm sure there'll be a lot of grappling. The Verdum combat team, excuse me. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of grappling there. But my hope is, honestly, guys, like my hope is that EFC can get to not UFC level, but like a level where it's not like the old days of MMA where people are like, oh, it's a striker versus a grappler. You know, I hope everyone can be complete, and then it's like who's better, faster at everything. Dukes Do says Muhammad Tafsi Bah. Hey man, you guys know more than me about Muhammad Bar, man. Now that standard is set. Like now I'm expecting this guy to win, you know what I mean? Combat de commence. When is the Muhammad Bar fight? Falu BVBU says it is right now. So no, Bar is not cornered by Verdum. Bar is part of Verdum combat team. And I Googled to just make sure that it was the Verdum, and it seems to be. So I'm really expecting big things from Bar now. Hey, you guys have spoken him up now here. Combat de Bida commences Senegal. Is that the team? Is that French? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to, I think you're speaking French. No parle français. No parle français. I don't even remember how to say that. Booba Fall says, did Diata fight yet? I don't think so, no. The Diata fight. What? Who's Diata? Kyle M says, can't lose with DDP in your corner. Hey, bro, it's happened. There was actually a fight. Roedie Roets fought last year sometime. Okay, guys, right now the fight is there. It's Diego Bandu versus Muhammad Bar. That's the fight that's happening. Hybrid and Annihilator asked which fight's happening. Hey, bro, listen, if DDP's in your corner, I do agree. You give it everything. Unfortunately, you can't show heart for a knockout if that happens, as a lot of people are saying. So yeah, that is the fight that is about to happen. They haven't started yet. They're still making their way out. Diego's been in the checkout area forever. So there's that. All right, Thal says Roedie Roets W, and then Thal says, will Rudy have DDP in his corner? No, he won't. That I know of. They're in complete different teams. I think Rudy's associated with Quan Vessel somehow. So no, his dad will be in his corner. I don't know about Iga Cabeza, but usually his dad's in his corner and Iga Cabeza. Soul Point Archery says, in 2024 African Championship Waco Kickboxing, Muhammad Bar was KO'd by Bowen Kruger. Okay, you guys are teaching me now. I don't follow Waco that much, to be honest. I know some people that fight. Okay, so first off, tail of the tape. Muhammad Bar, 22, 6 foot, 74.8 reach. Diego Bandu's got a 76-inch reach, 6'4", 28 years old. Khotso is going to get us going. Khotso Bala Ramopo. So Tal, who has, sorry, Drickus is in Diego's corner, by the way. That's why we're talking about it. And I'm sure he's there to like promote the Nox Hydration sponsorship and everything. Yeah, there we go. They're introducing Mohammed Tafsir Ba. Fighting out of Bordeaux, France. Okay. I mean, it should be good from everything you guys have told me, but, you know, until you get in there, you never know. Okay, now they got Diego, 4-2-0, 6-4, obviously out of Pretoria. Yeah, so Drickus is literally in the background of this clapping hands for Diego. I don't recognize the other two people. Zwane versus Billy, who you got? Says Hybrid Annihilator. Man, so it's tough with that one, man. I'm going to answer you in a second because this fight could be explosive. They're about to start. But I have Zwane. I'll get to an analysis a little bit later. But yeah, I'll get to you now on that one and why I said that. Here we go. Okay, here they go. Diego taking the center, it looks like he's expecting leg kicks because he keeps raising his lead leg. Let's get the round started. They both look a little bit tentative. Okay, Bar's reaching a lot though. With leg kicks though. He's mixing it up. It looks like, yeah, there we go. So Diego looked like he was loading up on his left side to try to throw a head kick. He did, but it didn't land flush. Man, 79% for Bar. Oof, nice. Body, right to the body by Bar to a left hook. Did land on Diego. Diego looks much bigger. Oof. Diego just missed with a big uppercut, and then he got a reply with an overhand right from Bar. 1 minute gone in this first round. It's flying by. Booba Fall says Diata fought in the prelims. I can't find him. Like who did he fight? Because maybe it'd be easier to find his opponent. Where can we watch the fight? I'm watching on DSTV. You can watch on the EFC streaming service. I heard it's quite expensive though. So I'm watching on DSTV 221 or 209, depending on your location. Carl M says bar swinging for the fences, 100%, bro. Bar is like, he's going for it. But Diego seems to, yeah, so Carl M just confirmed Supersport variety. Oof. Bar misses, Bandu shoots for a takedown. Bar, Bandu's got his range. Bar's got like a standing guillotine, but it doesn't look like he'll get it. He'd need to jump and wrap his legs around. Nice. Diego gets a takedown, but he lands into the guillotine. This could be it. I mean, listen, Bar's squeezing for all he's got. He's got the arm in as well. I don't think he has it though, but it's going to be a bit tough. I think Bar needs to just abandon it because otherwise he's going to gas his arms out. It's not comfortable. Like, you can see Diego's not comfortable, but he's not going to get submitted here. I don't think. I mean, sometimes you come up against these people with a stupid squeeze like Drickus, or they've got a stupid angle, and it doesn't look like much, but it feels crazy. All right, 2 minutes 30 left in this round. They still have... Diego is looking a lot more uncomfortable here now, I must say, but he has started to fight the hands. Bar goes back to get the arm in. I think Diego should be able to pop his head out. The problem is Bar is pulling back as opposed to really cranking in. So I don't think he's going to complete it. Diego's head is out. 2 minutes left in the round. In African Waco Championships, he was KO'd in the first round. Yes, yeah. No, I know. I saw that message. Oh, it's been retracted. Yeah, I'll go. I actually want to go and see if they've got it on Topology. They don't have it on Topology. If you guys can't watch the fights live, oh, that was a down. Wasn't a down opponent? He just kicked him in the head as a down opponent. Diego just kicked him in the head, like solidly in the head when he was down. Bar's alright though, but like he could really milk it here if he really wanted to. Yeah, I think that they should take a point for that. I don't know. What do you guys think? They did have a discussion about what a downed opponent was, literally on the engaged. So, let's see. Didn't catch him really, but he was downed, definitely. Downed opponent. Oh, did they take a point? I didn't see. Nope, no point taken. All right, here we go again. Yeah, his socket kicked him in the face. He didn't hit him flush though. Bar was kind of on his side, trying to get up without his hand on the mat. Diego just sucker kicked him. Nice body shot. Body kick gets caught by Diego. Diego's going for a lot of head kicks. What do you guys... Ooh, yeah, bro. Bar is swinging. 1 minute left. What do you guys think about soccer kicks? Should they let soccer kicks back in MMA? I mean, you can 12 to 6 elbow. You can elbow. Oh, dude. Bar is swinging. If he doesn't get Diego out of here... Who said that earlier? If he doesn't get Diego out of here, there's no way for him to win. I would have thought Diego would have grappled a little bit more, but the range is really telling here. But I just can't get close enough. He's throwing for the fences, but he can't get close enough. Ooh, Bandu threw an uppercut, missed, and got hit with a straight right. 15 seconds left. It does look, I mean, like it does look like he's gonna be a knockout here, because if Muhammad Bar can connect with one of those haymakers, I mean, he's literally swinging for the fences here. Ooh, nice. He got out the way, he slipped and hit him with a nice right. Okay, in round one. That one flew by. I don't know who to give that to. I think you give that to Diego, right? I think Diego should have had a Asana and DA. I think Diego Bandu took that round because he got a takedown. and they were sort of even on the feet. So for me, Diego. Although, like, to be honest with you, it's a very even fight, so it could go either way. Let me just say that. But Diego got the takedown. Carl M says Bar's going to gas. I think so. Especially with that guillotine. I mean, he held that guillotine for like 2 minutes and he got no success. But yeah, they were fairly even. Bar hit some big shots on Diego. Diego's got a good chin. Man, this is like a thing. This is like, if you haven't watched my streams before, this is like an inside joke. But fatty and wet, biltong has to be that way. Fatty and wet's the best. Muhammad did land clean shots, but they don't look as bad because he didn't seem to hurt Diego, if that makes sense. No, Muhammad Bar was swinging in thin air quite a bit. Khadim Fayez says Muhammad Bar with Senegalese flags. Man, 79% of you guys say Bar. Bar's winning this one. All right, guys, where are you guys watching from? Round 2 gets us, when we get underway with round 2, excuse me. I do not speak French, I'm sorry, so I cannot. I feel like there's going to be a knockout here. "30 seconds gone." Yeah, I think they're starting to sort of get a respect for each other's power, possible power, because they have gone a little bit more tentative. And I also just don't think Bar can keep this pace up. It's tough for anyone to keep this pace up. I'm swinging and missing a lot. What's up, Keenan? Keenan watching from Canada. Appreciate you, man. There is room for Bar to throw a left high kick or a left head kick, because every time he throws a body kick, Diego blocks it like that. But he'd have to be quick. He'd have to actually make it like a question mark kick where you pretend to go for the body and then go for the head. Falou BVBU, he's fighting right now. It's on screen. Muhammad Bar, Diego Bandu are fighting right now. It is round 2. There are 3 minutes, 35 seconds left. Morocco. تتكلم عربي ou parlez-vous français? Or a mix, huh? Morocco is a mix, right? Abdurrahman. Abud Konjira. Did I say that right? All right, 3 minutes 10 left. Yeah, Bar's looking a little bit more tired at the moment. Almost caught a kick there. Diego's doing a really good job of showing he's not tired. Like, he looks, you can see he's tired, but he's doing a good job of hiding it, I think. Let's move this become a member story there. Yes, no. If you guys want to become a member on YouTube, please have a look in the description. I'll give you guys exclusive perks, early access and all of that. I'm still sort of figuring it out, so if you guys are early members, you guys can tell me exactly what you want. French, Arabic, yeah, I tried to... Oh, nice. So Bar ducked down, faked the takedown and got kicked in the head, but he shook his head straight away. Adim, Senegal, welcome. Yeah, I tried to speak Arabic to some guys from Morocco, and I was just like, what are they saying? It's completely different, especially when I went to France last time. There's a lot of Moroccan people where we were, and so at what time and where we were, like I could hear bits of Arabic and then French. Like it was a mix. And even my friends in Middle East, some of them struggle unless they're Moroccan family. Amadou from Senegal, Falou, Mbai Eben says Senegal 2. Round time. Okay, 1 minute 35 left in round 2. I will get a timer for you guys next time. Yes. What are those belts you won? I did not win these belts. I'll wait for the round to end. In between rounds, I'll show you what's on that picture over there and what these belts are. I'll get out the way for you guys and show you. Bar throwing a nice knee. Bar's nose is a bit busted here. I think it's from that kick. But he just, as soon as I said, ooh, he had Mohamed Bar had Bandu up the cage. It looked like he could be hurt for a second, but he's fine. Sorry, Khadim, no parle français. Usman Kane, who's dominating? No one really, to be honest. It's a very close fight. 45 seconds left in round 2. Ooh, nice overhand right. Yeah, Bar's starting to time that overhand right from the leg kicks. That Bandu's looking tired / hurt. He's backed up against the fence. Threw an uppercut and missed. I think Bar could grow into round 3, honestly. He's going to really, really rely on his corner here, Diego. Man, Bar's 81%. Man, 9 seconds left. Diego's up against the fence. He's in deep trouble. Covering up, Bar's swarming all over him. Diego's hands are down. Diego shoots. Bar takes him down. End of round 2. Nice. I'll give that to Bar, to be honest. It could be 2-0 to Mohamed Bar. Almost said Demba Bar. Mohamed Bar at the end of round 2. So, what I have, the belts. These are the old, right here. That is the WWE belt style that Goldberg and Triple H won. This one here that they made famous. This is more of like the Ric Flair NWA style. They're bolted to the wall, so I can't take them down. But these are belts I just bought online. I didn't actually win these. This over here, I've stuck it to the wall, but basically these are Iga Cabesa's belts. So that's the night Iga Cabesa won 2 belts. Your EFC 114, I believe. Round 3 is about to start, but I've got a vlog. No, I didn't release that vlog actually, no. But yeah, Iga Cabesa, those are Iga Cabesa's 2 belts that he won when he beat Humphrey Malenga, actually. That was round 1 of Team Zambia versus Team Polokwane. All right, here we go, round 3. It could be 1-1. It could be 2-0 to Bar. Honestly, it could literally be anything. So I think they both need to really go for it in this round, honestly. It would be interesting to see what the corners say, but they don't give us the corner footage. There is a whole bunch of chat that I do not understand. Nice, bro. First, I thought you were a middleweight brawler yourself. So, again, you see this picture. So, this picture here, you could probably see it. Just see it. That's me and Drickus, okay, before the Israel Adesanya fight. The best example of grappling with a middleweight is with the middleweight world champion. I got a chance to grapple with him. So if you want to see my level, go watch that video. I can link it here, actually. Let me get that video for you. 3 minutes 55 left. I'm probably, I mean, for me to get to middleweight, I need to cut about a good 20 kilograms, 25 kilograms, which is doable, but I'm not doing that. I would not do that to myself. Plus, I would probably I'd get fucked up big time. 3 minutes 26. Sanson TV says, did Mohamed Bar win or is Mohamed Bar winning? I think he's winning 2-0 in my opinion. And yeah, but it could be one round each. But I think Muhammad Bar looks better for me in this, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You never know with the judges, though, dude. The way that they score things, I would not leave it in the hands of the judges. Let me just say that. We have Bar pushing the action. 2 minutes 45 seconds left. So, yeah. Bar takes him down. No, Diego takes Bar down. Nice. That could be telling, and he's in half guard, so nice. Diego's definitely tired. I think Bar needs to push if he can. Go for the finish. Okay, so I am going to link. So Bar gets taken down again. Okay, so Diego is really going to try to win this round. That's what I thought. Is Topology's schedule accurate? It is. What have they said? Have they updated? Have they updated the schedule? Okay. It doesn't look like they've put results in. Because the fight's happening right now as we speak. So Bar gets up, tries to take him down. Bar's on top. Nice. Okay, so Diego's got 2 takedowns, but it hasn't done much with much damage. But in a close fight like this, yeah. Jamil says something about 1-1. Could be 1-1, yeah. Where can we watch the fight for free? I don't know, and I don't think YouTube would allow me to even say it. Oh, Diego dove on a takedown. Bar's going for a guillotine, but I mean, he should abandon it, man. Linking the Drickus video right there if you want to go have a look at it. Yeah, man, go have a look at how a hobbyist jiu-jitsu practitioner fares against the world champion. Yeah, in Bar's mind, he's probably ahead. Jamal said, d'accord, merci, I understand that. Yalla Kojanya. I don't know what that means, guys. Sorry. Kojanya, what does that mean? What does that mean? It's the last 20 seconds. These guys are going to start swinging for the fences. They have to. Oh, Bando goes for a huge uppercut. Cow times. What is cow? I don't understand that. Okay, Bando going for another takedown and gets it as the round ends. That first round was close, you guys. Bandu might have just taken this. I mean, if it was 1-1 heading into round 3, Bandu could have won that. Bar's raising his hands. I think Bandu just looked to him to kind of say, you might have taken this one. Yeah. Commentators saying if you got a late takedown, you could win the round that way. True. Sorry, guys. Please put that in Google Translate. I don't speak French. I don't. No parle français. I don't know how you say that. How did the judges score this one? It could be 2-1. I mean, it's 2-1 either way. But did Diego Bandu do enough? Bar definitely did a lot of damage. Could somebody translate for me, please? I don't understand you. Okay, so poll's done. We had 84% for Muhammad Bar, 15% for Bandu. Which fight is next? Hybrid Annihilator. The next fight is Lucky Macheka versus Musa Satwapa at 135, set for 3 rounds. I will put it up. Usman Kane says, who won? We're going to get to the decision right now. They're going to read it out for us. They're still telling the scores, which obviously tells you it was close. Real 4PF says, who wins, bro? The result is coming up. And they... Okay, official decision is coming up. Let's hear what they say. MSD says Tafsir won. $29, $29, $28 across the board. Alba Fal says who won. Diego Bandu. Unanimous decision for Diego Bandu. 29-28 across the board. That is Diego Bandu won that fight. 29-28. Could have gone either way, honestly. I'm just going to pin that for you guys quickly so you can see. Daffy Hizba says what? Yeah, I mean, it could have gone either way. Izurk Pentinio says who won? Diego Bandu won 29-28. Unanimous decision. Is he going to call out Luke Michael? Daffy Hizba says Diego Bandu was plus 700 at the end. Yeah. The thing is, you don't know how they score that first, right? Is Lihle game done? Yeah, Lihle and Plaikis. Sorry, I just shouted out Trickers, but I actually don't know who won that fight, to be honest with you. Lihle's fight is done, Izurk. I can't see the results because I didn't have access to the prelims. Okay, so Diego Bandu wants Luke Michael next. We'll see what Luke says. Luke does need a challenger. Does anybody know if Lihle or Plaikis won? Give me a second. I'm going to tell you now who won that fight. Okay, so Diata won, by the way. Guys, you guys were asking about Diata earlier. Diata won. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's look for Lihle. Tafsir got robbed. I mean, Lihle won. Okay, thank you for confirming. Tafsir got robbed. Look, honestly, for me, I wouldn't say robbed. It was a very close fight. Trickus influence, maybe. Look, maybe to sway it, yeah, maybe. I mean, but okay, there's a Trickus DPC interview. Let's hear what they have to say. Is he going to announce a fight? Billy hasn't fought yet. Okay, it's a sponsorship announcement. I'm not too interested in that. Did Billy know? Billy is later. Billy hasn't fought yet. I can't believe that decision. Clear bar win. Yeah, to be honest, I had bar. But as I mentioned, like you have to make it decisive. You can't leave it in the hands of the judges. Some judging is weird, if I'm being nice. Shit, some judging. Like, if you go fight in Australia, don't leave it in the hands of the judges, guys. Come on, like. If you guys are interested, I did a video on Soldier Boy who's interviewing Drickus right now. It's the only man that Drickus has ever lost to and not beaten. So, the real Loy Techni. Don't know what that means, my man. Happiness Tabala on Facebook, man. I just saw your comment now. It says, hey, brother, I hope you're good. Thank you, Happiness. I hope you're doing well, man. Please, who won between Muhammad Bar and the other? Muhammad Bar lost via unanimous decision. So Khadim and Mamoon, you guys both asking the same question. Diego Bandu won by unanimous decision 29-28. I feel like that's the last time I need to say that. I've said that like 60 times, but yeah, the Bandu one, it was a close fight. Could have gone either way, honestly. All right, what they're doing now is they're doing a Drickus interview. It's the same old questions like, are you guys... It's so hilarious though, because at EFC, okay, Bandu won but should have been Bar. I mean, I can see that 100%. But guys, Bar's 22. He can come back from this. So it's so hilarious because at EFC... What is this? Hold up, sorry, I didn't even look at this promo. What the hell is this? If I've ever seen magic, it has been in Africa. Jonathan, I didn't catch that name. No, what is going on with this? They're showing the Senegalese wrestling, right? Where they wrestle. Is it Congo? Where do they do their wrestling? Oh, Demart Penna, legend. Champion Dolce, Zulu Boy. This is some cool editing, man. Temba Gorimbo. I actually chatted to Temba Gorimbo the other day because I did a street interview with a guy who I asked him like, who is this? I showed him a picture of Israel Adesanya and he goes, Temba Gorimbo. I'm like, who is this? I show him a picture of because he goes, I don't know. Oh no, I show him a picture of McGregor. He's like, it's Michael, right? And I'm like, okay. Then I show him a picture of Francis Ngannou and he's like, oh, it's Temba Gorimbo. I'm like, oh god. I tagged Temba. He actually made contact with the guy. It's quite cool. Then we chat a little bit. Before the chat gets out of hand, there's no question that Joe V says there's no question that before that actually Mbaye Ebene, am I saying that correct? Crying face. Joe V, there's no question that Tafsir got robbed. Firstly, Bandu should have lost the point in the first round. Agree with that 100%. And Tafsir won round 1 and 2 regardless. I agree with you there. Round 1 was close though. Like Bandu got the takedown even though it was into a guillotine. So like they could have scored it that way. How can all the judges possibly score that for Bandu? I agree with you there. No, that's yeah. Izerk says, I need Billy to win, then the others I'm sure will win. Billy could win, dude. Billy's like the thing with Billy is he's like the South African Nate Diaz, if you like want to draw some parallels. Like his record's not the best, but like no one will comfortably say like, yeah, I'll fight that guy. There's no chance he beats me or hurts me. He can beat pretty much anyone. He just goes there to scrap, man. Diabai Dimka, a bunch of crying faces. Tafsir got robbed. Yeah, I mean, look, robbery is a strong word, but I think he should have won. What I was saying earlier, man, was so it's so funny because when you go to EFC, there's different grades of like you get an imitation. There's different grades. So like you get you get a press like band, and each one has a different color. You get a band to like go general, and then you get a band for VIP. They gave Drick as a band. It's so hilarious. Like the most recognizable person in African MMA, besides maybe like him, Francis, you know, one of the four most recognizable people in African MMA. You got to give him a band to make sure security knows who he is. That's ridiculous. That's funny though. All right, I am going to get the next poll started for you guys, which, yeah, is the next fight. Lucky Maheka versus Musa Setwape. So get your votes in. Let's get it started. All right, get your votes in, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to win the next fight, Lucky or Musa? It's a lot of adverts. The fight has not started. We've had like a shit ton of adverts. What I'll do, so right about here, I'm gonna put the fights right here, and I'll put the round right here. So if you see that up, and eventually we'll have a timer and stuff like that. But eventually, yeah, for now I'm gonna put each fight up. So the next fight is Lucky Maheka versus Musa Setwape. It's up on screen. It's just been adverts after adverts after adverts. Rafa, what's happening, my man? Mamuin, please tell me what that means. Samai 25,000 Demna. Did you bet 25,000 on him, or what is? Man, Musa Setwape, so experienced. But he keeps jumping up and down through the weights. Like he's not settling in one weight class. Like, don't know why he's doing that, but yeah, Lucky obviously coming off a loss, undefeated in EFC, but lost at UAE Warriors, which happens to a lot of the fighters. Yeah, they make this the step up to UAE Warriors, and then for whatever reason it doesn't go their way. End up coming back 310,000. What is that? Is that what you guys are? I don't know, but what are you betting? What are you guys doing? What does that mean? Hope Lucky wins. I bet my headgear on Lucky. Yeah, listen, Lucky should win. Musa is such a wily veteran though, man. Joe V says, feels like they mixed up the scorecard for that decision. I do think so too, you know. Again, I don't like the word robbery because I think it gets thrown around way too much. Like, who did Paddy Pimblett get a robbery win against again, man? Okay, Musa Setwape is coming out now. Man, what was the Paddy Pimblett I'm sorry, I'm finding it now. And I think it was Jared Gordon, right? Yeah, it was Jared Gordon when that's a robbery. Because it was unanimous decision too. It wasn't even a split decision. That's a robbery. This one was close. Like I can see it going either way, honestly. Yeah, Musa's head. Lucky and Musa used to train together. Oh, okay, really? It's rare though when people in South Africa haven't like trained together or been affiliated together, because be it as a Roedie Warriors, that's right. Okay, they've just mentioned it now. Khomotso Msiza. My money is on Lucky though. Yeah, I also think so. Musa's very up and down, man. It's a wily veteran though. I feel like there was a lot of Senegalese people watching the last fight. I mean, there was clearly, but like I think, man, I did not. All Senegalese people betted on Tafsia. That's why we cry in the comments. Oh shit. Okay, I thought so. When I saw the numbers coming up, I was like, man, dude. Yeah, sorry, man. I hope it's not a lot of money. Yeah, I didn't realize Musa's on a 3-fight losing streak. He might snap that. All tough people that he fought with. Shana Fantonda, Terence Palelo, Kamazulu Zulu. I mean, so who stayed at Mamelodi Warriors? Did Musa stay there or are they both gone? Damn. Lucky's got a hype man, bro. That's cool. Dude is hyped, bro. That's cool, man. Okay, so Lucky stayed at Mamelodi Warriors because they've got the t-shirt still. I like the song. Sorry, man, to all the Senegalese people watching. Sorry you guys lost money on that fight. It was close. Like maybe they saw the bets and they were like, "Hey, man, too many people. The house needs to win." Jokes. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. I don't know. Nothing's allowed these days. All right. Lucky Macheka has entered the hexagon. He wanted to touch gloves with Musa. Musa just looked at him like he was nuts. It's interesting they don't have security there because if the dude just starts scrapping in the cage like ahead of time, you know. But there's probably no bad blood here. All right, guys, who is winning this fight? 24 years old, Lucky Macheka versus 31-year-old Musa Setwape. Pro Web. I don't know what that means, but man. Sorry. Or man or woman, I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, Musa just got announced. Lucky being announced. James Twitch Rudd on Facebook says, what did you think of Bar versus Bandu? I had Bar for the win on points. I did have Bar for the win on points too. Over here on YouTube, everybody like had Bar. Some people call it a robbery. I don't know if it's a robbery, but yeah, the thing is with these fights is like you must not leave it in the hands of the judges. So heading into that third round, I did say that it could be a close fight and they both need to go for it. And I feel like Bar felt that he had won the fight already, which rightly or wrongly, but he didn't go for it. And I think Diego just went for it and just put a rubber stamp on it at the end. So that's why I think he got the decision. But yeah, James, I do agree with you. I think he did win for sure. By the way, James, congratulations, man. You got a follower badge. Is that for 1 year of following me? 1 month? It's the first time I see that. All right, here we go. They both enter with leg kicks. Setwape standing at distance. Okay, they're on the ground. Musa's on top in half guard. James, what's that follow anniversary, bro? Man, Musa's a full mount. Lucky trying to get up. Musa looking to go to the back. I think Musa kind of has the back. No, then the stand up. They got some shots on the exchange there from Lucky. It is round 1, by the way. My bad. 4 minutes left. Lucky looking tentative. It's hard to fight a former teammate, especially if they were like older, more experienced, maybe beating up in the gym kind of thing. But at the same time, you do get a bit of a nice leg kick from Musa. Musa's dangerous, man. I told you guys. But can he keep it up? That's the thing. You need to keep it up for 3 rounds. I swear it's Lucky Mageka, not Mageka. Am I saying it wrong? Nice leg kick there by Lucky. Off balance Musa there. 3 minutes 14 left in round 1. It's been the battle of the kicks, for sure. Musa looking good though. I like the flyweights. I said this last year when I had nah man, Lucky keeps catching Musa on the way in. I had Tamelo on my podcast, then I had Terrence, then I did some things with Zondi. It's my favorite division. Like the biggest stars are gonna come from there. I've always said it. And now 15k. Sorry man. It seems like you lost 15k. You got Tumelo Khomotso Msiza. Your pronunciation is top notch. Thank you. Okay, no, because what's the American commentator's name? He says Mageka, so I wasn't sure. But it's a South African name, so more than likely the G is Ugh. In most languages, right? What was he saying? Oh yeah, so Tumelo's on Ultimate Fighter. If you guys don't know that, Tumelo Manyamala, he's on the flyweights edition. Chael's son and DC, that's dope, right? Okay, so Musa is letting his hands go, which is good because in kickboxing, hands are weak a lot of the time. What I like about this fight is it should still be a nice stand-up battle, unless someone gets hurt. So they're calling for Lucky to fight for a title, which will be Faiz, most likely, probably. Okay, they clinch up, 55 seconds left. Musa's getting a nice trip every time behind the leg. Nice elbows from Lucky from the bottom. Throwing those. No, Lucky going for an armbar. He's got it. He's got it. Surely he's got it. I think Musa's out. No, Musa's out. Musa's out. Man, that was slick. I think his elbow's out. Man, that was a nice armbar attempt. Good. It's the first time Lucky's fought at bantamweight. No. I don't think it is. No. I mean, not that I know of. Am I wrong? All right, end of the first round. Lucky ended on his back. I think Musa took that round, even though Lucky got yes, that was like a picture-perfect armbar attempt, but Musa got out. It'll be interesting to see if he's hurt or not. Is it the first time he's fought at bantam? I don't think so, Keenan. Musa definitely won that round for me with the takedowns, the stand-up being even. Hold up a second. You know, you might be right, Keenan, honestly. Because Jesse, like he knows Musa's arms are his weak spots. Have you got some inside info, Khomotso? Yeah, so Jesse, you know, Keenan, you just taught me something there. Because Jesse Shaper was at featherweight. The duty for the UA Warriors is at lightweight, so let's actually have a look at that event, man. Sorry. I don't think the round was as even as they make it out to be. I think Musa won that, honestly. Musa catches a kick and trips him again, takes him down, but Lucky's going for a guillotine. Lucky's got a good ground game, looks like. You don't know how to pronounce your name. You said who won? I think Litle won, yeah. I believe. Who won? Which fight? Who's winning? I think Musa's winning, honestly. But the commentator said it's a close fight, so yeah, Rakuga either way. After that first fight, you know, could be close. Bruce Mitchell says Lucky. Keenan saying Lucky looked drained at weigh-ins. Yeah, to be honest, I missed the weigh-ins. But it is, I mean, look, he fought at 151 at UAE Warriors. He actually fought for 145 before that. So yeah, that's the thing, man. When you fight at EFC, a lot of times they could just ask you to switch weight classes, and then, man, I really like Lucky's bottom game here. He's got some good moves to get up, throwing some nice submission attempts. Musa is looking tired though. Like, that's the thing. Is he going to keep it up for 3 rounds or not? That was a nut kick again. He kicked him in the nuts twice. Lucky got kicked in the nuts, but Lucky's going for it. That's what I like. I like to see if you go for it, man. He knows he's behind in the scorecards. Julie says, is the fight live right now or is it about to start? No, it's live. So if you have a look right here, there, that's who's fighting here. And the round right there. 2 minutes 54 seconds left. I want to get a timer. I'm actually going to put the timer over there, I think. About there. It's flipped around on the screen. Lucky is going for it, but I think he's swinging at thin air a little bit. And Musa's keeping him at distance, so... Submission attempts don't win fights. I agree with you, but... if you attempt it and you get it... yeah, Lucky's picking up the pace. That's at a good time. There's 2 minutes 18 seconds left. But yeah, I've got Musa winning, so... Kangham SN says, is Andrew, I think Andrew Botha win? I think you mean Andrew. Andrew has not fought yet. He's up next. So the next fight is Andrew Botha and Kaleka Kabanda. Did they really just compare them to Bisping? So now Musa gets a nut shot from Lucky. Shuli says, let's go Lucky. He got him an inside leg kick. He got a little bit of the ball box, but he got him high up. Surprised Lucky isn't gassing if he's missing a lot and had a hard cut. Yeah, Musa looks more tired, to be honest. Lucky is breathing heavy though, but he's not slowing down at all. Kangham, thanks mate, no worries man. If I said that correctly. Kangham. They're talking about Petey Coots and the referee doing bare knuckle. By the way, for the South African fans, there's a South African born pound for pound #1 in an organization called BKB. His name is LT Smash Nelson. He's fighting on the 22nd of March. If you guys like bare knuckle, I know people like BKFC. It's got the big name. Mike Perry is a good fighter there. Go watch LT Smash Nelson, South African born, moved to America at 12. One to watch. Best bare knuckle boxer in the world, pound for pound, in all organizations, for me anyway. Also, I did interviews with him on my channel, so if you guys want to go watch that and hear his story. Also, Mpumelelo Nkuta, who's winning the round? I'll get to it in a second. I think Lucky wins this round, to be honest with you, but yeah, there's 30 seconds left. If you guys go look at a guy called Turbo on Instagram, Mpumelelo Nkuta, #1 flyweight in the world, he calls himself, but he is the best flyweight in the world outside of the UFC. South African as well. 17 seconds left. Lucky definitely pushing the action. Lucky getting the better shots. Julie says Lucky's like DDP going forward with the gas tank. 100% agree. As I say, he's winning. He's probably going to get a point taken because he went for a flying kick, straight kick, kicked him in the nuts, completely accidental. I do think they're going to take a point for that. Although Petey Cootsen's quite a good referee with this kind of stuff, but yeah, he kicked him straight in the nuts, and that hurts even with the ball box. I just hope they don't take a point and make this a draw eventually. Lucky didn't land a single takedown. Musa landed like 3 in the first round. Like, honestly, they didn't take it's a different referee, but they didn't take a point for Diego Bandu soccer kicking Muhammad Ba in the head on the ground. Surely they won't take one here. It's accidental. The first one wasn't a nut shot. Okay, nice. Petey Cootsen's a good ref in this aspect, like I said. No point so far. Okay, no point taken, thank God. Lucky wins this round, agreed. Musa is looking very tired. Okay, time up in round 2. Time's up. Okay, I got it 1-1 for me. And again, like the first fight, they can't leave anything in the tank, because if one fighter has to go and try and win in a dominant fashion, you have to. Super close. He still can get kids, so what? Dude, those nut shots in the box hurt, man. You still feel the impact. I'm glad they didn't take a point there. It's really, these fights have been very close. You need to really know your tiers. It goes damage first, submission attempts and that kind of stuff, like who's going to finish the fight next, octagon or hexagon control, and yeah. Julie says who won the first, and then I don't even know what they have after that. Julie says who won the first fight. It was Muhammad Ba. I thought it was fairly controversial. So yeah, that Ba lost. Diego Bandu won. My apologies. Won the first fight. Hybrid Annihilator says I think Lucky wins a brutal KO in the third. That is incredibly likely. Yeah. Mfanafutu Ngobese versus Tebabatso is done. I actually don't know who won that. Tebabatso. Guys, who won the first fight in the prelims? Tebabatso or Mfanafuti? Bro, Sherdogan and Topology are so with the results. I know, that's a thing. Like I don't have the I don't have access to the prelims. I'm sorry, I'm not paying 400 Rand a month for oh nice. Musa drops him. 21 Feel It says who won the first 2 rounds? I got a 1-1. So Musa taking the first round, Lucky taking the second round. I've got Musa so far in the third round, 4 minutes left. My apologies, the round needs to be up. Yeah, Sherdog and Topology are very slow with the results. So I would say check Instagram, check Twitter or X if you want to get the results. They do post them as they come out. Nice shot there by Lucky. But the first 2 rounds of this fight, it's 1-1 in my opinion. Yeah, Musa leading in this fight, 3 minutes 45 seconds left. Yeah, I'm paying for DSTV, so I don't want to pay for prelims on EFC. Sorry. They're both going for it. I mean, like Musa is a little bit more defensive, but Lucky's pushing, man. Nice body shot there by Lucky. 3 minutes 30 left. Musa gets him a nice little uppercut. I caught a glimpse of it. It looked like a knockdown. Was it a takedown? Because it looked like a knockdown to me. I'm like checking the chat, checking the screen at the same time. So could have been a knockdown, but I believe it was a takedown. I mean, other way around. Lucky does look tired, but he's not showing it. Lucky's got to go for it, man. That second round could have gone either way, and I think Musa won the first with all the takedowns. Lucky's coming forward, but I think he needs to try to do a lot, like, he needs to be a little bit more selective because he's throwing, he's got his combination he's coming forward with, but he's not got the reach. Slipped. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. If I saw that as a knockdown, I'm pretty sure the judge probably saw it as a knockdown. I don't know. Oh, nice. Ayanda right there by Lucky. Lucky's definitely done more damage. Who won round 2? For me, Lucky won round 2 in this one. But I also had Muhammad Bar winning the previous fight, and I had that one that didn't work out. So this is really going to be, I think people are going to be pissed either way. So on this one, Musa's doing a good job of keeping him at bay, but Lucky's pushing the action. Like, he should go for a takedown. I agree with you there. He should go for something, because the thing is, even though he's pushing the action, the damage is all similar, although Lucky's doing more damage. But news from EFC President Kyra Hayworth after this fight. Okay, I wonder what happened there. Tamzia Bar lost. Bar lost 29-28 unanimous decision. Diego Bandu won that fight. Lucky got a nice overhand right. Musa's dancing around. I think he knows he could be ahead, but you be careful, man. Bar made that mistake in the last fight and lost, so you never know how the judges have scored this. Team Hercules. Tamzia won. He did not win. I mean, officially he didn't win. I did have him winning the fight, but... Alright, we got 10-9 Musa, 10-9 9-10 Lucky, 9-10 Lucky. Possibly. Look, it just depends on how the judges score that takedown. Some judges score takedowns more than this kind of pressure, even though there wasn't much done. If he dropped him, which I think he did, Musa dropped Lucky possibly, then Lucky could, but Zerk Pentinio says, who wins? This is the final 5 seconds. Musa's got his arms up. Lucky runs after him, laughing. Lucky's got his arms up. Close fight, man. Who knows? So hard to score, man. Someone's be pissed either way. I don't know. I think Lucky did more damage. I think Lucky did it, like from rounds 2 and 3. I think Lucky did more to try to win the fight. I think Musa did run away a little bit. Either way, it could go either way. More damage than UFC is like the key to win right now. Sometimes ridiculous. Yeah, well, look, I mean, I'm a big believer of obviously damage and trying to finish the fight, but then trying to finish the fight also means pushing the action in octagon control. I'm a big fan in close fights of octagon control. Actually, the strikes cancel each other out, octagon control, takedowns, that kind of thing. So in that instance, I get the comment. In that instance, Lucky wins. 21 Felix says, I think Lucky's going to take it. I do agree. Hybrid Annihilator says Lucky takes it. Yes. More damage equals instant win in UFC. Yeah. Although, I mean, to be fair, Drickus won the first fight against Strickland. Drickus had more damage to his face, but did more and won that fight. So I actually think 4 rounds to 1, in my opinion, but all the damage came to Drickus' face in round 1. So the thing that irritates me, though, is when people try to bring up stats as if the judges can be like, oh, you've got so many significant strikes, you got so many significant strikes. Like, shut up. No one can see that in the fight. Like, you need to judge what you see. Remember Gaethje versus Fiziev where he demolished Fiziev's face? Yeah. But look, for me, Fiziev did have Fiziev losing that fight though. Like, he won round 1, but like round 2 and 3, I feel Gaethje got it done, you know. But again, it's subjective. Like, it's subjective. There is a rule set and everything, but it's, I don't know. There's never going to be a good solution for this. At least it's not as weird as boxing, to be honest. We'll see what happens on Saturday night. I don't know why Justin is underdog again. I also, like, I said it in the preview show, like, how the hell is he the underdog again? I think it's because he's coming off a devastating knockout. But the thing for me with Fiziev is, like, forget that he's on a 2-fight losing streak. Forget what happened in the last fight. He hasn't fought for like 18 months. And he's coming back from a huge injury. All right, sorry, give him a second. Here comes a decision. It's going to be split decision. 29-28 Setwape. 29-28 Maheka. 29-28. Winner by split decision. In the... Wow, Musa Setwape won. Yeah, did enough in that first round, I guess. That's a thing, man. It's like, how did they score it? Did they score that? Was it a knockdown? Was it a takedown? The judges have mixed up the corners. Yeah, I mean, I will say, like, you can obviously, hindsight is 2020. So in hindsight, you can say, yeah, maybe you can see how he won and what. But I did, on the balance of things, have Lucky winning, and I did have Muhammad Bar winning. So bad news. Why is Simon Steven pulling his face for swear words? Like, they're allowed to swear, aren't they? Bruce said, guess who's back, motherfuckers? Julie says, wow, yeah. I mean, I told you, people can be pissed off either way. Musa Setwape won this fight against Lucky Maheka, and Muhammad Bar lost to Diego Bandu. They got both decisions exactly the wrong way around, Jovi. Yeah, man. I do agree with that. Musa wants to fight next month, bro. Good for you, man. Guys, there's a big announcement, supposedly. I'm going to start the next poll. 21 Felix says, who you got in the main event? Such a big fan of both fighters. Short answer, I got Roedie. Long answer is it could go either way, man. Ken Sekeletu is a beast, dude. But I think the big thing is Roedie's, without no pun intended, the relentlessness of Roedie. Because I was at the fight with Roedie and Ayanda. Roedie gassed already in like that second, third, fourth round, but he still pushed forward. So I want to hear what this announcement is. So yeah, so it's going to come down to whether Ken mentally, if he can't put Roedie away, can continue to dictate the fight, which I don't know. I mean, that wrestling of Roedie is world class. Zerk Pentinio says, who won? Musa Sitwapa just won the second fight, and the first fight, Mohammed Ba won. Let's get this poll started. Who's winning? What do you guys think this announcement's going to be? Is it going to be another partnership? Or are they going to announce? Are they going to announce Ultimate Fighter? The version of Ultimate Fighter? Is that what they're going to do? What do they call it? The fighter. Who won? Musa Sitwape won. And Diego Bandu. Okay, what's this announcement? Are they doing a contender series? I mean, are they going to do a Ultimate Fighter? Okay, so it's a sponsorship announcement. What are you saying? They've got businessmen join the company. That's... Gareth looks like nervous. Please tell me magic. What does that mean? Okay, hold up. Athlete representative, what are they? What is the partnership? They just said they've got business partnerships. Did I miss something? Gareth McClellan's on the corporate side of EFC. That's what I got from that. Full private medical aid for all of the athletes. Did Lucky win? No. Lucky lost, unfortunately. Split decision to Musa Sitwape. So, okay, so they did a really bad job of announcing that. I'm sorry. They just said that they got big companies and stuff to come on board and private medical aid for the fighters. That's what I got out of that. And like athlete representative. So this is the people. Five West, is that one of the companies, I guess? They could have done a much better job of announcing that, I will say. So just the thing, guys, everyone in the chat, I'm thinking of bringing back Chokes and Eye Pokes, which was our weekly MMA talk show. I might recall it something else. But I want to do kind of like the MMA hour where you have a live show, you have fighters on interviews, you have people like Cairo, Graham, Soldier Boy, upcoming fighters from EFC versus bare knuckle, everything. So let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that. Do it in this type of live setting. I'll open it up to the chat as well. Obviously, super chats will get preference. Members will get preference. We'll have a members only section. We'll have open to everybody, polls, all that kind of stuff. We're very interactive. It'll be about 3 hours once a week. So let me know if you guys would like something like that, a South African version, if you would, of the MMA Hour, Errol Halwani show, that kind of thing. We might get some international guys. I'm chatting to a lot of international fighters and stuff like that. It's just about getting the schedule. But at the very least, we'll have top talent, grapplers, bare knuckle, kickboxers, Muay Thai, MMA fighters, boxers, live. Let me know. I'll do it in a studio setting too. So we'll have like, and then we'll have like a little split screen, me here, the fighter there, overlays, that kind of stuff. So let me know if you guys would like to see something like that. All right, up next. Coming up soon, we have more adverts. Yeah, Handru Botha versus Kaleka Kabanda. Got 100% for Handru to win this one. Also got Handru, to be honest with you guys. Man, they are spamming us with adverts here. What is going on? If anybody here has the EFC streaming, what do they show you in between? Are they showing ads or not? Or like, what are they? All right, we got adverts. Ton of them. Got football adverts, man. What the hell? La Liga. Man, I have not watched proper football in a long time. I'm a Man United supporter. So you can imagine why. I mean, I watched a bit of the Fulham game and I just had to switch off. Like, I couldn't. I could not take any more of that. All right, we got some La Liga adverts and some Serie A adverts. Thank you. And EFC is back. Here we go. Hundreds experience though. He's fought in Brave, fought in EFC forever. Guys, I'm just trying to add a timer here, so just give me a second, please. I've got to get a script. Click the plus button. Let's try this quickly. I'm trying to get a timer here for you guys quickly, so let's try this. Okay, so Okay. Let's try this quickly. Okay, that worked. All right. Okay, I think I understand why that didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna come back with a better one. Let's try this timer rather. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is your timer. A little bit of extras, but it will do for now, yeah? See what it looks like with the round. Hey, there we go. Ah, it trains at Oosthuizen in Cape Town. Interesting. Okay, timer's there. We are going to start a timer now. See if this works. That doesn't work. Ah, sorry, I tried a timer. I'll get a proper one next time. Okay, Kabanda's in the ring. Here comes Ayanda Zwane. Coming out to some deep trap music. Man, I don't want to wish any harm on anybody, but like we've just had decisions so far. The first ever EFC event I went to which is this one. It's this one behind me here. That's where Iga Kabesa won his second belt. Those are his belts, by the way. It was done in 2 hours. The 5 fights were done in 2 hours. That dude is huge behind Ayanda Zwane. What the fuck? That guy's massive. Okay, so PokerBet got back to me and said that EFC was under MMA. So, okay, so Joe V says EFC need investment but need to fix fundamentals within the organization before they can expand, fix their judging and refereeing, organize, and build up the fight cards more. I don't think the judging is theirs, to be honest with you. The judging is usually done by an organization that's got nothing to do with EFC, because then otherwise they could be super biased. That's my understanding. I could be wrong, but yeah. Khomotso Msiza, first time being here, but I think I'm gonna be here more often. Man, much appreciated, man. I appreciate it. If you like South African MMA, boxing, kickboxing, all that stuff, check out my channel, check out the playlists. I got podcast episodes, interviews, news, videos, everything you could ask for. Check it out, man. Appreciate it. I'm saying man, like I'm sorry. I don't know if it's man or woman, but thank you, Khomotso. Joe V says have more frequent events with fighters competing more regularly and being more familiar, which I suppose can come with additional capital. Yeah, and I think live events. I would like for them to have stadium events again and travel. But I had Graham on my podcast last year sometime. It's there. If you go say hack check Graham Cartmel, you'll find the full interview. And he was just saying it's just easy for them to be there. because everything's there. So like they don't have to travel, take their people with them, do all that kind of stuff. Everything's already set up there. And it's interesting to see the UFC saying the same thing about having more Apex events, which I'm against because Apex is not cool events. They should do what WWE does. They should just have people bid around the world to have UFCs in certain countries, like WrestleMania, all those like big pay-per-views in WWE. You bid to have that. That's why there's so many events in Australia and Canada. All right, we're about to get started. Everybody so far has voted for Hanru Botha to win. I think there's going to be a finish here, honestly. I don't think this one's going the distance. Hey, there's Martin van Staden. His wife, Monique van Staden, is a beast of a grappler. I grappled with her when Fionn Davies came down to Cape Town. And let me tell you, if we were remotely similar in strength and size, I would have got fucked up a bunch of times. She is very good. Very, very good. All right, here we go. And Kabanda is a little bit cautious. Botha goes straight with a flurry of punches. Nice. And I just saw Dricus du Plessis with a bunch of beers in the back. So, dude's getting lit tonight. Probably got a lift there. Yeah, Andrew's going for his head. Dude, Hanru Botha is not going to die. Oh, Kabanda gets him down. I don't know if it was a knockdown or he got a push or slip, but he's got him in a headlock. The front headlock. Okay, so Hanru now tries to get to his side. Hanru needs an underhook to get up, which he's doing. Kabanda still has a hold of his head. Kabanda going for a takedown. Nice. Hanru looking pretty good on his with his takedown defense. Might set up a Kimura here. He's got an overhook on the far side, grabbing the fence a little bit there. Again, I don't think this fight's going the distance. Okay, a little bit of a slowdown in this fight. Hanru's got a bit of a cut on his one eye. 3 minutes 30 left. Oh, nice. Circle out by Hanru. Hanru's hunting for this dude's head, bro. He's definitely decided he wants a knockout here, and he's wants it early, and he wants it in spectacular fashion, and he is tagging Kabanda. Like, Kabanda's fighting back on the back foot, but Kabanda gets a takedown, like one of the weirdest takedowns I've ever seen. Like Hanru kind of fell down. Hanru's now looking to isolate her arm for a triangle, possibly. What a crazy fight. They're here for a good time, not a long time. Oh, yeah. Hanru's been busted open. This is South African faithful. I think it's South African. I found out knickknacks are from the UK the other day. I was distraught, but I thought knickknacks were South African. Two minutes 25 left. Kabanda is dropping bombs, bro. And then, as I said, Hanru flips him over with nice double butterfly with double underhook. Hanru's in mount. Kabanda gives up his back. Hanru takes him right back down. Looking to get under the neck. I told you something tells me this is not going to go the distance. He is under the neck, but he's on the wrong side. He needs to flip Kabanda to the other side. I no disrespect to the commentators, but I don't think they understood that properly because he had it under the neck, but he needed the side you have under the neck that you want to choke with is the side you need to lie on. He was on the opposite side. So even though he could be squeezing for all his worth, it's not going to do anything. You can finish it, but it's harder. I feel like Botha's going to go for a leg lock or did disconnect. Did it disconnect? I hope not. Man, Cabanda's done. Cabanda's gonna win this fight. Hunter's out. Ref, stop the fight. Stop the fight, Ref. What are you doing? Dude, what the fuck? Dude, that he took way more damage than he should have there. What the... Hey guys, are we still there? My stream dropped. I think OBS bombed out a little bit. We still good? Are we still good? The stream's still going, right? Honestly, I don't know what the referee was thinking there. That should have should have stopped that. This ref they need to reevaluate this ref. I'm sorry. No, dude, his face was grimacing. Like, that was unnecessary damage. Kabanda takes it. Tafsir got robbed. Yeah, could be. Who won? Kabanda just won. He won by hammer fists. Round 1. He fucked them up. Took way too much damage there. Okay, Kabanda takes it by a TKO. The referee robbed you. If he dies, he dies. Like, what? He's like, you need to make sure the dude's knocked out. Don't stop the fight early. What? Like, I mean, he did contest it, but yeah, Patrick had him in the last fight, in my opinion. But hey. Right, so Kabanda won that fight. TKO, round 1. Hammer fists, brutal hammer fists. Sorry guys, I got a bit sidetracked there. I thought my stream dropped because OBS told me that it stopped working. So, all right, more news. Hopefully they do a better job. Who won the second fight? Lucky Maheka lost. Musa Setwapa won that fight. How much do you think they had to give up to do this deal? I know behind the scenes there are some things that EFC is looking to add or change, so I can't say obviously, but I think it would be for the better, to be honest. I wonder if versus promotions had something to do with that because of the competition. What is the investment besides medical aid? I think if Ayanda Zwane wins, he's going to call out Roedie. Okay, I'm going to start the next poll so long. Ayanda Zwane, Billy Oosthuizen. Let me know what you guys think. Like how, without live events, like how are you going to make your money back? I mean, maybe I don't know enough about the economics of stuff, but like, EFC Global, they're still around. Martin van Staden getting a shout out. It's well deserved. Check Gareth McLean's Sweating Bullets, dude. When I was last in October, it was hard as hell in that place because they've got the walkway where you're walking, but there's no airlit going out, so like all that hot air just stays. Can you tell us the journey? Like, what is? They could have at least just put a graphic with the name, the company. Nothing. Just talking about women in MMA. Equality for all, okay. In what? What are we talking about? I hate to break it to it hasn't mattered whether you're a man or a woman in MMA for a very long time. Ronda Rousey was the biggest star in the world when Conor McGregor was there too as well. By the way, she was the highest paid, so it hasn't mattered in a very long time. But bless. I do think EFC needs more female athletes though. A little bit light there, but then again, you could say they're light everywhere compared to the bigger organizations, obviously. Could have shown prelim fights instead of this announcement if they're not going to explain it. Dude, yes. They're getting free medical. That's all I know. That's all they've said. They haven't they just have business people in from the business world. Like, what business world? What people? Like what? It's not a blanket statement like business world just means business, like, does it have anything to do with MMA? I don't know. I want to, when this is done, I'm gonna message them and ask them, like, I'm actually the director of communications at EFC is one of my good friends. I'm just gonna ask him, like, why couldn't you direct the communications better, dude? What was the announcement? Yeah, they're gonna definitely push YouTube because they got a shit ton of views on YouTube. and they're going to definitely push the EFC streaming, but I think it needs to come down. The price really needs to come down. Yeah, okay, it's almost time for Billy Oosthuizen and Ayanda Zwane. This is going to be I don't think this fight's going the distance either, just by the way. I think there's going to be a knockout or a submission here. Man, Ayanda Zwane looked awesome in the last fight. What is with all these football adverts, man? They're doing those real, like, remember those old school Nike ads where they're like, they pretend the dude wakes up as Ronaldo and goes and plays for Man United and that kind of thing. They try to do that now with this African partnership for Borussia Dortmund and whoever that was. Well, we don't need to see that. All right. Just by the way, guys, I will be live streaming UFC 313 Sunday morning. So if you guys want to tune into that, please do. What are your guys' early thoughts for UFC 313? I got Alex Pereira provided he can keep it standing. I got Gaethje. I actually got Jalen Turner, Lucindo, and I got Rufi. Even though I'm not sold on Rufi, I think he'll win. I'm getting the damn Real Madrid adverts on the Sportybet Real Madrid adverts. Whoever's smashing those like buttons, man, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. All right, we still got a shit ton of adverts again, which is great for the viewing experience, but I guess Ayanda Zwane says Senegal. Thank you for watching from Senegal, man. That's crazy. Got people from Canada, Senegal, South Africa. Where else are you guys watching from? Oh, the adverts are done, just as the biltong is done. But hey, we get back on EFC and there's more adverts. Listen, as a content creator, I understand having to have adverts. I'm advertising stuff right here. And here, by the way, if you want the fastest internet in the whole of Namibia, IT Guru Solutions. If you guys want to bet out of South Africa, poker bet, link in the description. People watching from Russia too, man. I can't say, how do you say that name? Can you type it for me in English? Please. Ruski, that's all I know. And Niet, Ruski. Marakane. Oh no, wait, that's not Russian. That's is that Tajikistan, right? Marakane, Marakane. How do you say your name? Can you type it for me in English? I was gonna go to this EFC, but then I didn't get it sorted in time. I was actually gonna be there live. I was gonna go do interviews and stuff. Slava Rossi. Is that how you say your name, or did you say something in Russian? I didn't. I was gonna be at this EFC. Andrei. Welcome, Andrei. I was going to go to this EFC, as I said. I was going to go do interviews and stuff like that. But I couldn't get one or two things sorted outside of that. I wanted to do some extra stuff, but happy to be here live streaming with you guys. Yeah, Billy West has fought Stefan De La Rey. Yeah, Billy West hasn't fought Cameron Simon. He whacked him with some shots. I forgot that. Yeah, Cameron Simon got him at the rear naked choke. That's right. That is right. All right, so the 70% for Ayanda Zwane. Billy Oosthuizen came out, we're coming out to some real Viking music. Hello, I missed the first few fights. Could you please catch me up on the results so far? Okay. Main card. That's all I watched. I didn't watch the prelims. While Billy Oosthuizen walks out here. Diego Bandu, Muhammad Ba. Diego Bandu won 29-28, unanimous decision across the board. Second fight, Lucky Macheka versus Musa Setwape. Musa Setwape split decision. 29-28, 2 rounds, and then 28-29 split. And then more recently, 100 Botha just lost via TKO. So yeah. So Kabanda, sorry, just to repeat, Kabanda beat 100 Botha by TKO round 1. Ayanda Zwane looked great against Roedie Roets. I like Billy, but I think Ayanda wins. Yeah, I do agree. Although with Billy, he's so dangerous, dude. Like, he reminds me of Nate Diaz a little bit, like one of the Diaz brothers. Like, record might not be good, but always entertaining to watch. Can always put you away. So yeah. Can you name the winners in the past fight? Yes. So I only watched the main card, Andre. So it was Diego Bandu, unanimous decision. Musa Setwape, split decision. And Kabanda beat Andrew Botha by TKO. No, Andrew got knocked out. Yeah, TKO was brutal, dude. He was in like a guard, half guard, and he was just hammer fisting him. And the referee like took forever to stop the fight. Like, Andrew got tagged and you could see him, like, he kept getting whacked and whacked and whacked. And he was like looking around, and then he was like grimacing. It was bad to watch, man. Like, I think, I'm speculating, but I think he might have broken an orbital bone or a nose. I'm glad Diego Bandu won. Yeah, Diego's a good fighter, man. But that Muhammad Ba was impressive. He just needs to polish himself up a little bit. As Ayanda Zwane comes out in Kalagata, I swear, man, I'm looking at the crowd in the back, and it's the same people every time. The same, like a lot of the same people. Ayanda looked amazing in the last fight, but Roedie, he grew into the fight. Roedie dominated the first 2 rounds, got tired after round 2. I was there to see it like close up, and I could see it, that the stuff that didn't show on camera. And Ayanda grew in confidence round 3, round 4, but then in round 5, relentless gets his name, you know. That's where he got it from, just being relentless. So I think Roedie definitely deserved to win. He said he had some issues, so we'll see tonight how it goes. But Ayanda should win this fight. But Billy's more experienced, and Billy's got that Diaz about him. So Kabanda won by TKO, that is correct, round 1. But yeah, Ayanda looked good, man. Ayanda looked very good. Like, even though he lost the fight, he should be proud of what happened. It's so funny at the press conference, they put them right behind each other after all the shit they spoke to one another, but they're true professionals. Like, they didn't kick off or anything. But I just found it hilarious. Like, the placement was not right. People throw the word robbery around way too easily these days. He was definitely not robbed. Kalagat. R.I.P. Mendoza, man. I actually listened to Kalagata the other day, man. It's like the official, unofficial national anthem of South Africa. That and Stabatuna. That'd be dope if you came out to like a hybrid of the two, like a little bit of Sister Bachina. Start with it like, imagine you walk out like Sister Bachina. Oh shit, Kalagata. That would be funny. That'd be cool though too. So this is officially a number one contendership. Don't be surprised if Billy takes this one, guys. Even though he's 6-8, like Diaz didn't have a great record. Billy West is in number one. Oh, but I guess Zwane came off a loss, so I guess it does make sense. But Billy's got a lot of support. They're both builders boxers, but they're actually really good on the ground. They're pretty well rounded. How are they both number one? So I said in one of the previous fights that I don't have security in the Hex. I think it was the Lucky and Musa fight. And Ayanda walked all the way to the other side to stare down Billy. And I thought there was, I was like, where's the security? Because if there's no security and they start scrapping, like one of them has to stop themselves, you know? But they just announced both of them as the number one ranked, which is odd. 100% winner. I mean, it's a number one contendership. What am I talking about? Of course, he's going to call out the champion. But I think if Ayanda wins, he's going to want to fight Roedie, overlooking Ken. Welcome back. Here we go. All right. Julie says, who's going to win the main event? I think, short answer, man, sorry. I think Roedie Roets. I think it's hilarious that they've brought in a shitload of fans, like as in fans that blow cold air, ventilation fans, because it's so hot in there. Because when I was there in October, it was boiling. All they need to do is go, so at the back of the Performance Institute, they've got toilets and they've got rooms or whatever. They can literally just open the windows and get a draft go through, but they don't do that. Then it just becomes like a sauna. So, oh, nice. Right from Billy. So 4 minutes, 15 left. 45 seconds have gone. Foul sit. Nice. Right hand from Zwane. It did hurt him. Thal says Roedie Roets finishes him. That could happen, yeah. Really, what about the heat or about the who I think's gonna win? Oof, Zwane swing for the fences. It's been a pretty measured fight. Like that's a fight Zwane's got to fight. Shouldn't get lulled into this brawl that Billy would want to have with him, you know. And a loss like that Ayanda had either makes or breaks you, and it looks like it's motivated the shit out of him. So Ayanda ducks under a punch, gets double underhooks, got Billy up against the cage. Billy looks way, way bigger. Bigger doesn't always mean stronger. Nice knee by Billy. Okay, yeah, Billy's very cautious in this fight. And it's looking good with the footwork. Switch something up here quickly so I can look a little bit more that way. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, Ayanda just needs to have a measured fight here. Ayanda is switching it up. Billy's trying to play the whole game, like laughing at him, trying to like get him into this whole brawl, you know, thing. But every time Billy's coming forward, Ayanda's shooting, which is good. It's going to keep Billy guessing. Ayanda definitely faster, quicker to the punch. I like what Ayanda's doing. He's throwing like a lot of feints, like a lot of feints. Nice body kick by Ayanda. Gets caught by Billy, but then Ayanda goes straight to a clinch. A pretty cautious fight. 1 minute 45 left in round 1. Yeah, obviously nervous not to want to lose this fight because this is the number 1 contendership. Bit of a head clash, no? They are swinging and missing. Do something here quickly. Damn, a minute left already. How's that? Better? I just moved my screen over to the... "40 seconds left. Still a lot of feints. They're gathering information. Billy is looking fast. "15 seconds left. Very even round. I've got Zwane winning though. Cleaner shots. Got the takedown. Okay. So, round ends with Zwane trying to throw a head kick and Billy catching it, taking him down. But I think Zwane on the balance of things took that one. So I got a 10-9 to Zwane so far. Tafsir da combat ba preula. I don't know what that means, my man. Sorry. I don't speak French. I don't speak French. All right, that's the end of round 1. Flew by. Zwane got him straight down the middle. Been a good fight so far. They're both a little bit nervous, both a little bit tentative. I do think if you're Billy, you made your name going for it. So I think he needs to, if things keep like this, midway through round 2, he really needs to start pushing the action and risk getting knocked out, but or finished. He should go for it. But I think, yeah, Simon Stevens just said the movement as one is distracting Billy. I do agree. Zwane throwing a lot of feints, keeping him guessing, changing levels. Billy's got a cut under his right eye. Little one, no blood. Round 2, here we go. My eyes are red because of it being sparkling water. That was lovely. Yeah. Oh, nice catch and shot there by Ayanda. No, see, Billy's starting to press the action. I think they've told him not to be so patient. They're like, just go for it, dude. Billy's also switching stances. Nice body kick. Man, doesn't Billy the Kid remind you guys of Nate Diaz? Man, I just saw some influencer in the background. Knows zilch about MMA. It's odd that yeah, never mind. Let me not complete that thought. George says, "Is Billy winning?" No, I've got Ayanda winning that first round. Billy is pushing the action now. There's 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Billy's got quite a big cut under his left eye. Is getting tagged here a lot now. Is getting hit with 1-2s by Ayanda. Ayanda throwing a lot of feints. Billy's going for it though. But he is, as I said, he gets a nice Muay Thai clinch, throws knees. Shout out Senegal. Billy's always in it though. Billy Nate Diaz getting hit again. But will that wake him up? Yeah, 2 minutes 20 left. Billy backing up a little bit. Billy's still in this fight though. Like, Ayanda is winning, but Billy's always in there. Oh, the commentators are saying, nice, take down there by Billy. Billy's leaking blood out of that cut. The commentators just spoke about how well Ayanda's been fighting and how good he looks. So I don't know if they put a commentator's curse on him or not. All right, so Ayanda is cradled up. Billy has just sprawled out on him, just keeping the position. We'll possibly get a DOS. I mean, okay, so Zwane on the bottom in full guard. Billy hitting him with body head. Ayanda going elbows off the bottom. I love how Billy's got the words Dacha Boy keys on the back as a sponsor. Ayanda throwing up some weird, not really it's like a super high close guard. It's not really a triangle. It's just not really an armbar. I mean, Billy's doing damage. Billy could be stealing this round, taking this round back. Yeah, Zwane's giving shots off the bottom, but like, come on. I mean, Billy's taking this round, I think. I mean, look, he's bled, and it's a battle of two halves. But like, Billy's. Why would they stand it up from here? There's no reason to stand it up. Billy's doing damage to him. A lot of blood in the cage, but it's all Billy Oosthuizen's blood out of a little big cut now, I guess. Here. I mean, Ayanda could still have won this round, but I think Billy did enough, in all honesty, to win this round. Let's see. I think you got to give that round to Billy. It's one round each. There is a lot of blood, and I think it's all Oosthuizen's. I think it's 1-1. I think Billy took that round back, if you ask me. I mean, it just looks so much better for Billy because he ended up on top. getting ground upon. But he does have the cut. Ayanda did do a lot of damage in the beginning of that round, so it could be 1-1, it could be 2-0 to Ayanda. Oh, Ayanda's right eye is shutting. Ayanda just hit the... Brian, I was wondering if he's going to say that. He said, I'm ready to die. Hit the Israel Adesanya, I'm ready to die. Here we go. Close round. Couldn't go either way. They're still pretty cautious. I mean, you don't know who's winning this fight, so like you have to put a rubber stamp on it if you're either of these guys. Here's round 3. My apologies. I think if you're Billy, you need to fight the fight like the last round. Ayanda looks a little less fresh out of the two, if I could say that. Billy might want to go for the takedown. 4 minutes left, 1 minute gone. Man, and that far pan out, Billy Oosthuizen looks like Merab Devalis really from some angles. Ayanda's definitely looking a little bit tired. Still fleet-footed. There's my my mate in the back, head of communications. Very cautious. 3 minutes 20 left. Billy had a solid round 2. But Billy's sort of like backing up and not, I don't say running away, but he's like backing away, which makes me wonder if he thinks he won the first round as well. Or can he just not see? They both have swollen eyes on the outside. So Billy on his left side and on the right side, one southpaw, one orthodox. Nice. Ayanda gets it with a straight right. Ayanda's moving a lot. I think what's happening is Billy's constantly guessing what Ayanda's going to do next. 2 minutes 30 left. Now Billy goes for the takedown. Ayanda double butterfly. Well, Ayanda's grappling let him down. 2 minutes 16 left. Ayanda has to get up. Billy's got a good grip of his far leg as well as getting a headlock. So, I mean, if Billy stays on top here for the next 2 minutes, as there's 2 minutes left, he could win this fight, this round and this fight. Billy now slapping his eardrum. Ayanda looked to get up and now he's on his back. And Billy just dropping elbows. It's 90 seconds left. Like, Ayanda has to get up. Like, I think Billy will win this round if it carries on like this and win the fight, because I do think he won in the second round. And the momentum of having won the second half of the second round and then the third round. But Ayanda's trying to get up. Billy's grappling him nicely. Ayanda has to just stand up because Billy's now going to his back. 1 minute left. He's under the neck, but he's got no hooks. Billy's going to submit him. Ayanda's going to tap. Ayanda taps. Billy submits Ayanda. Billy Oosthuizen just submitted Ayanda Zwane. I did not expect that. I did say Ayanda looked tired, but holy shit. Submits him. I thought he would have knocked him out if he won. Alex Cash, Billy Oosthuizen just submitted Ayanda Zwane. One fight left after this. Ah, shit, man. Ayanda's crying. Ayanda looked really good, man. Wow. It's not cool to see, man. Someone crying. Billy won, bro. Billy won. George says, good, I only placed one bet for this fight. It was on Billy. Did you bet on PokerBet? Where'd you bet, George? Let's go, says Tal. Billy with the W. TikTok bests. Yeah, dude, I did not expect that. He didn't even have his hooks in. That's crazy, man. I did say Ayanda looked tired, but take nothing away from Billy. Like I don't want to sound like that's the reason he won, but wow. Man, Billy, I told you, Billy Oosthuizen is like the Nate Diaz of South African MMA. Honestly, man. If he's crying, oh, that's brutal, bro. If he is crying, then he really is like Izzy. Holy shit. Shit, and he beat him with no hooks, man. That's ridiculous. That's an upset in my mind. Yeah, he's crying. Yes, Alex Cash says just one fight and the card is over. Yes, one fight left. Where are you watching from, Alex Cash? Because if you're watching from like North America or somewhere like that, then yeah, time zone, it's 9:25 here. That's crazy, man. Fighting's brutal, guys. Fighting's brutal, man. Smallest the margins. You know, like if Ayanda ends up winning that fight against Roedie, his career could go different. I'm not saying it's over by any chance or whatever, but like imagine winning the fight, winning the title. Now it's 2 losses in a row. Like, bro, Khotsora Mopo just had the biggest ball drag. He's like, Billy, that good. What's the not good. So, people thought Ayanda was going to win this fight. Is that an omen for Roedie to also get upset? I don't know. I don't think so, but dude, Billy is busted up. Billy wanted to swear, but then Simon wouldn't like that. Man, I would have thought watching in Austria. Welcome, man. It's where the famous Arnold's from, yeah. Sorry, that was horrible, Arnold. That's what impersonation. Billy says he doesn't care about the title. That's true. Billy said if you're in here and you give up, you're not supposed to be in there. Fair enough. Yeah, one fight left. Is this your first time tuning into EFC, or have you watched EFC before? Billy should change his name to Nate Diaz. Probably because of if he is, man, what are the odds on this? I think I had the odds up here earlier because I don't think the fight is. I had them. Oh, Van Damme Abui. If Roedie's the underdog, then I think it's because of his last performance coming close to losing to Ayanda, and then also Ken's been on a complete tear. I thought Mukuru was the payments partner of the EFC. Did they change? Wait, who is this Five West? When did that change? Channing Eustace says, did Kamba fight? He did. There's one fight left. Actually, I don't know if Kamba won or not because it was on the prelims, which I didn't get to watch. He fought Jaden van der Merwe, who's a young up and comer from PFA in Cape Town. Let's actually go have a look at what. Let's go have a look at what happened in that fight. I think Kamba lost. All right, so let's end that poll and start the next poll. Start the last poll. More football ads. um, Let me go have a look at what happened on the Muhammad Ba. He lost to Diego Bandu. Where? Let's go have a look. Did Kamba win? Yeah, Kamba won actually. Sorry, Channing, it took me forever to tell you, but Kamba won by knockout. It's a pretty vicious knockout. I mean, I'm watching it now. Yeah, dude was out and then took another shot straight afterwards. Man, I don't know. I know they're pushing Champions League, but we need a petition to have no football ads on these things, man. No ads in general would be cool. All right, we're getting more ads. Football ads. All right, here we go. I think we're gonna get the fight finally. Man, I just saw there was some beef between the beef between Trickus and Temba Garimbo has taken a fever pitch. I actually want to read this quick. Is this post old? Guys, Temba Garimbo is threatening to fight Trickers. If you guys haven't seen, commented on some Instagram post from Mzansi MMA. I wonder what's here.
Whose five-fight winning streak.
Wait. See? There we go. Have a look at that.
Future title contender. With his suffocating submission style, molded in
Look
the
at some of the
image his
comments,
father,
like
Olympic wrestling coach Yanda's.
chirping.
Relentless took the
Anyway, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, 100% so far for Roedie. Sekeletu has been quietly confident for this fight. Temba looking for attention. Well, Colby Covington walked out of the PI because Temba Garimbo was there. Tricker said anyone that knows Temba will understand why. Don Madge commented saying he's burning bridges everywhere. So I don't know the full story. I'd like to know the full story. But clearly a lot of people are not happy with him for some reason. So would be interesting to know why. Will Zambia get their first ever EFC champion? That's gonna be tough for Ken. It's gonna be very tough. I mean, just on the balance of things, right? Who's that guy? Sadiq Yusuf, who said Driggers is a bitch for saying that about the whole African fighter thing. And I'm like, dude, those are fighting words to a fighter in a fighting world. And then people are like, oh, but why does it have to resort to a fight? I'm like, they are fighters. That's how they deal with their shit. Those are fighting words, man. One thing's for sure, I don't think Ken Sekeletu is scared to lose. I'm not saying he will be okay losing or he will lose. He just looks so chilled about it. Like I say, had a quiet confidence the whole week. Vicente Luque round one sub over him was sweet a few months back. Yeah, I know a lot of people were happy about that. Even his own family members were happy about that. Listen, man, I've heard a lot of stories from local people that used to train with him. But I don't like to deal in speculation and stuff like that. So until I know the full stories and stuff, but like I'd really like to know the full story. Because they did ask him, like, why would your family be unhappy with you and stuff like that? And he just, I don't think he answered. I think he just said, well, I don't know, or something. So I do think for this fight, by the way, Abdul Razak, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, that guy is looking for trouble, bro. And now the thing is, that's why you must be careful backing your fighters if people can hear what you say, because you back your fighters, But Izzy's not going to back him up if there's ever any shit. Exactly. Yeah. And there's Iga Cabeza, man. Good to see him back. Those are the belts. I've said it a bunch of times. Those are his 2 belts. Well, he's lost the one, but those are the 91 both belts. Yeah, Rudy looks... I think Rudy's hungry to... I had long chats with him and his dad and Iga Cabeza at the last EFC in October, EFC 118, I think it was. I think, it's just my feeling, I think obviously he'd be desperate to try to get a chance again to go to the UFC, because why wouldn't you? But yeah, I think he's desperate to put a statement after that Ayanda Zwane, I almost said lost, but Ayanda Zwane fight. He's a beast, man. Yeah, shame, man. His grandfather passed away recently. They're very, like, their family's everything, without sounding like a Fast and the Furious movie, but came out to some Rammstein. Nice. Really needs to be in the UFC. Will do great things there. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's tough. Eh? That 145-pound division is fucking tough. I think a lot of these guys, if they do get to the UFC, would cut down a division if it's possible for him. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to see him in the UFC. I'd love to see him in the UFC. I'd love to see Mpumelelo Nkuta from LFA. He's Marab Davalashvili's teammate. He's another South African. I'd love to see him in the UFC. I'd love to see Tumelo Manyamala in the UFC. I'd love to see Edson possibly in the UFC. I'd love to see a lot of these guys in the UFC. But unfortunately, I don't know if the EFC is a direct like pathway into the UFC anymore. I think you have to do Contender Series or Brave or something like that. Willem Marais, strength and conditioning. Is this Rudy's first fight after tough? No. His last fight was in October against Ayanda Zwane, 5 rounds. He won 3 rounds to 2, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'll get the round counter started. It's not the first round yet, but yeah, this is Rudy's first title defense, but not his first fight. Ken Sekeletu 6-0, I'm pretty sure. He's not 5-0. Yeah, Ken Sekeletu 6-0, not 5-0. Yeah, and they've all been in the EFC, so... How do you make an error like that? He's 6-0. All of his fights in your organization, you got him as 5-0. Anyway. Okay, Roedie Roets looks determined. His dad's always so chilled there. His dad's just chilling there like... Roedie Roets looks game to go, bro. I'm gonna switch up my camera, my screens again. Nah, Roedie Roets does not want to wait. He wants to go. Who do you guys got? 75% got Rudy. All right, they're about to start. Got Roots W. How does he get it done? Submission, decision, win, by, knockout. What are we saying? All right, here we go. I don't foresee this going the full 5 rounds, honestly. It'll be interesting to see when Roedie shoots how Ken's takedown defense is. Okay, they touch gloves. Here we go. Roedie dancing side to side. I expect takedown straight away. And Ken is crouched forward a hell of a lot because he's expecting it. I think Rudy's going to wait for Ken to go forward on some shots and then go for it. Maybe goes for overhand right. Oh, nice overhand right, but Rudy shoots on a single. Ken is smacking him with shots. A whole bunch of dudes with Nox Hydration t-shirts in the back. I think that's Team CIT. I did recognize one or two of them. There's some nice elbows there by Ken in the clinch. Rudy by submission. Yeah, I think possibly they're literally in front of the CIT corner right now. The referee's telling Ken something. I don't know what it is. Probably saying no 12-6, but they are allowed now. Minutes flown by, 4 minutes left. Rudy still got him up against the cage. Kiki says, when's Ayanda's fight? Ayanda's fought. Unfortunately, he just fought. Unfortunately, lost. He got submitted by Billy the Kid. 4 minutes, 17 seconds in the round 3. So, yeah, Ayanda just fought Billy and was choked out. So they're right in front of Team CIT in the corner. They've got Drickers and everyone in the back as well. And then everyone with their Nox t-shirts. All quiet though, not saying anything. Ken's doing a good job stopping the takedown, but can you do that for 5 rounds? No worries, Kiki. Unfortunately, the results are not anywhere. I think that you can check the EFC's like Instagram, but doesn't show all of the results. Rudy shoots for a double leg, keeps Ken guessing. Ken's doing a good job at defending these takedowns. Yeah, this is Rudy's style, relentless, dude. He's not going to stop. Like, he's carry on and on and on. Ken's got a good game plan, though. Trust me, it is draining being pushed up against a fence like that. And draining defending takedown attempt after takedown attempt after takedown attempt. So it's going to be tricky. One minute 43 left. See, the thing is, like, a round like this, not really much damage done. You've got to go to octagon control, and that's for Rudy. Rudy's pushing the action. Nice right by Sekeletu after he stuffed the single leg attempt. Fun YT. No one's really winning. Not much damage being done, but Ken's done a bit of damage. But Rudy's all over him in the clinch. Rudy is bleeding now, though, it looks like. Ken's hit him with a nice elbows and nice shots in the clinch. So Rudy looks wobbly. He complained about something. Ken's on top. Man, that was odd. Rudy complained about something and was like super wobbly and super dazed. Now he's talking to the referee now about a shot to the back of the head. If it was a shot to the back of the head, he's in deep trouble because he was wobbly and Ken Sekeletu is all over him. Sorry, fine YT, I just told you, no one's really winning. Well, Ken Sekeletu looks like he's winning now because there was a weird shot that dazed Rudy. So Rudy looks to have recovered, but he's on the bottom now. 20 seconds left. I think on the balance of things, Ken wins this because he's done so much more damage being on top. That was odd though. Like Rudy did not look happy and was super wobbly. And now his big elbows by Sekeletu. 3 seconds left. Sekeletu on top. Roedie's eyes look like they've rolled in the back of his head. Roedie does not look good. Roedie doesn't know where his corner is. Roedie's out. Dude, they're going to stop this fight. Dude, he got hit to the, like... Roedie's gone. Like, he literally got up. They cannot let him fight. They cannot let him continue. They cannot let him continue. Roedie got up and he was like, didn't know where the fuck he was, looked around and saw his dad. And then like wobbled to his corner. But they cannot let this fight continue. There's no, especially after what happened with Iga Cabeza. Like, you don't want him to take unnecessary damage. I hate to bring up Iga Cabeza, but they're not going to let him continue. They're not going to let Roedie Roets continue. Surely not. There's no replays. Like, Roedie's going to lose his fight. There's no, he wants to fight. Why is... Oh, I thought, yeah, sorry, it's the end of round 1. Sorry, guys, I'm worried for Roedie. Roedie's not in a good space. I think they're going to stop the fight. They stopped it. Sekeletu is the champion, guys. Sekeletu just won. Like, you cannot make him fight, especially your son. Sekeletu is the new EFC featherweight champion. They're going to have to overturn this result. Roedie was out of it. Like, he was done. I mean, I think if they can isolate the incident, if they can Sekeletu won, yeah. I think Fun YT's trolling, man. I think Fun YT's trolling, man. We just told you Sekeletu won. I think if they can isolate the back of the head shot, it will be a no contest, and they've got to have a rematch. Because if it is a back of the head shot that put him out, I mean, he's not in a good space. Like, he's still on his knee, and he's... Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. Stop showing us. Show us 10 seconds earlier. Production team, come on. Show 10 seconds earlier. Yeah. He elbowed. It wasn't the back of the head. It was kind of this meaty spot here. So it is over. Sekeletu won. I mean, if I'm Roedie, I would go and get the footage and see if it is the back of the head and look for a no contest, because the referee didn't see it. He's gonna call it. He's gonna call it Sekeletu. I think they should appeal the decision if they can. I mean, but yeah, if you're Roedie's dad, you can't let him fight on it. Yeah, Roedie was completely out of it. Yeah, that let's have a look. So there was a bit of a hit with the chin and then to the... I think it might be a no contest. It looked like it was here, like to this part of the head, which is not completely the back of the head. That's back of the head. That's fine. That's where Conor McGregor caught Dustin Poirier as well. Don't know. I mean, right now they'll announce Sekeletu as the winner, and then they'll try and look and see if it gets overturned later or not. But I kind of feel for that team, man. You had the whole Iga Cabeza story last time, even though he's okay now. And now this. Anyone feel it says lol Roedie chicken out? I don't know, man. He looked pretty fucking out of it. Like he looked super out of it. I don't think he faked that. And like if you're this is, I mean, it must be hard. 100% legal shots. It did look legal, to be honest. But we haven't seen all the footage because they even struggled to isolate that. But what they showed looked legal for sure. Kind of also feel sorry for Ken, even though, because there's a bit of like there might be some controversy. Ken Sekeletu going shaking Iga Cabeza's hand. Stefan De La Rey pulls him like, "Yo, chill, like just chill now, come on." I think Roedie wanted to continue, but I mean, if you're his dad, you got to think about that first. That looked legal, yeah. Ken Sekeletu. Let's see what the official decision is. What are they gonna say? They have to announce him as the champion now, and then it has to be. They have to look to overturn it at a later stage. But Ken Sekeletu, first ever Zambian champion. That's crazy. What is taking them so long? I think they wanted to look at replays, even though they're not supposed to. Cold man, Ken Sekeletu look quietly confident. Listen, man, joined a little late. What happened? Chris van der Merwe says, so, Safa Buffer, Ken won. Yes, so, Ken Sekeletu won. He hit Roedie with the 12-6. Roedie said it was the back of the head. If I'm honest, it looked, and we only saw it in the replay later, it looked like it was there. Sort of towards on the 45. 12-6 elbow. Roedie was super dazed. Didn't know where he was, made the round, and then just didn't make it to the second round. So, Ken Sekeletu, TKO, beginning of round 2, end of round 1. Before that, Billy the Kid beat Ayanda Zwane. Kabanda beat Andre Botha. Musa Setwape beat Lucky. Let's just see what they said about the back of the head. Legal. And Diego Bandu won as well. So pretty much feels like they were all upsets besides sort of Diego winning, right? No stress, man. Ken Sekeletu champion. So CIT has another champion in the EFC. The last champion was Cameron. No, they've got Martin van Staden. He's also part of CIT. Featherweight and lightweight. That sucks because you don't want stuff to end that way, but looking back on it, was a legal shot. So congrats, Zambia. All I know how to say in Zambian is Tapali India, which means I don't have money because people were harassing me in Ndola on the Copper Belt province. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That will wrap up the EFC 121 live stream. Make sure to catch the UFC 313 live stream. I'm going to be doing the main card again on Sunday morning. I believe it's at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. So make sure to catch that. Appreciate each and every single one of you that tuned in. Good night of fights. And I will see you guys on Sunday morning, South African time. Cheers, everybody.